they'll still exist. They'll still survive one way or the other. They will survive. You need to understand that some of these people,
any system of government that pops up, because
God,
a lot of us
they
actually
will.
do respect our tradition for real.
Yeah,
like for
that's
real. No
it.
matter how much we feel towards these people, I mean, for
they will
real,
survive.
right? We do
They
have
will
this
survive.
connection. That's Omo.
Yeah, I respect my king, but that doesn't mean that I love him or that I revere him. But I respect him, like, because he's the king. You know what I mean? Like, I will,
respect the
I will pay
institution
my.
that he represents.
Yeah, God bless
especially.
you. I respect the institution that he represents for. I mean, and I also have some people. I have some relatives. I have some cousins, some friends who are also from Benin who don't want to hear anything about the king. If you talk king for their president, only
I've
bow
heard
to
some
it.
Benin guys who have been like that.
Exactly. But those same Benin people now, take them to Oba Palace now. Now they go first Dobale. Now they go first pay homage.
Oh, you have to.
That's it. You do your need for, and then you go home. That's it. So, but that doesn't mean that we respect and we revere them. So, coming to what Cham was saying, our traditional institution has been completely compromised.
Totally.
It has been like from the beginning. And because they have been compromised, we cannot trust them anymore. And that is why this reset button that we are pushing for, it has to include them. Otherwise, we're going to come back to the same place that we are now. Because let's not forget that these same traditional rulers were the people that the British enslaved as the British imperialists. These were the people that they used against us because they know how much we revere them. They know how much we respect them. They know how much we obey them. And then we didn't have presidents, we didn't have governors, we had kings. So they turned all these things, and they used them against us. So we will never allow that happen. In terms of trying to, preserve that institution, the institution can be preserved, but this time around, the institution is going to be monitored by the people. It has to be completely. So we're not going to keep things, because if you're saying we want to reset and then keep traditional institutions, then that means we're just doing the same thing over and over again.
Something that the colonialists couldn't. The Nigerian system right now that rendered them mostly useless also kind of still keep them. But it's just that the purpose they kept them is what has to change. Like any one of us who found ourselves in that sort of influencing position in the future, because all this will happen, right? So we find ourselves there and we become policy formulators for our different regions or our different countries. If that gets to that stage, we must have it in the mind that we are going to be like creators who have to craft how they want their world to be and the road they want to. So I think that's a very brilliant comeback, Martinelli. It is a brilliant comeback.
Why it is.
Instead of outright saying,
important. Thank you very
because
much,
of the situation now, instead of outright saying cancel them, we should be looking forward to reforming them to fit into purpose that we think they should.
To what exactly into what we want. Now we go tell us, okay, this is what just like you have here in the British Empire, just like you have in the British Empire, the crown, they are the head of the government, but they don't involve themselves. You don't see them talking. They don't involve, but they have a lot
constitutionally they are recognized. No prime minister, even after general election in the UK, no prime minister will be a prime minister without the signature of the king.
There you go. We can do. It doesn't have to be like that, but we can do something along those lines. You understand? Because that's the kind of people we are. We can do something along that. We don't have to completely just abolish it like that. We don't. There are many ways to this thing. So,
and Awolowo actually did give them a role. Awolowo did give the royal fathers role.
He tried.
In fact, he reformed them.
He did try.
Back then was the one who was supposed to either dissolve government in the Western region or form government. It was only of Ife then.
Exacto mundo. Even our Oba is busy twerking about now. He was a very, very powerful person back in the days, but we all know how things are panned out now. So let's not flog a dead horse.
Don't let us throw the water away.
At the end of the day, whatever traditional institutions that we have, it is to serve us. It is for our own purpose. So whatever that system of government or that system of rulership is going to be, we are the ones that are going. You see, the problem is a lot of people, especially Nigerians, they don't know the kind of power they possess as individuals. They don't. We don't. Nigerians don't know. They don't even know their right. They don't even know that police shouldn't even be stopping them and asking them. We don't. The average Nigerian don't know their right. So how can you tell them that, you know, when these reforms are going to happen, that they actually have a say and their say can actually, you know, can actually hold water? You know what I mean? So which is why people like you will always appreciate you, always revere you, because you're doing a lot. Like, you know, open up this platform and allowing people to say things that can actually drive some sense into people's head. Because like what Cham was saying just now, a lot of people actually misunderstood Cham, but you know, Cham was actually trying to say something, but people just took it the wrong way. You get so maybe she's not saying it.
So everybody
maybe she's not saying it the way. No? Yeah, you know, there's no need coming here to insult people. Like, there's no need for all that. You know what I mean? Because we're all here to learn from each other. Nobody, even Marigun doesn't have the ultimate wisdom. He's learning from us. We are learning from. We are all learning. That's why we are here. That's why we'll always be here to learn from each other. So, Marigun, thank you very, very, very much for this program. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, Baba. Cheers.
Good afternoon, sir. So that's Martinelli, ladies and gentlemen. I also have another caller on the line, but I need to say this to us. We will be rounding it up in the next, I still have 15 minutes. Okay. So we've got just 15 minutes to go. So I might take another call after this. But here is the one true emperor, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Yes.
Baba.
Aliku Sakpa, my brother. How are you today?
I am very well. And yourself?
Oh, I'm very, very good. I'm very, very good today. I'm actually at the office, but I had to call in today after Martinelli.
So anyway, sometimes there's some of this job that you see we are so valued enough that sometimes we can take advantage of it. But that value will never.
They value me well now. They value me very well.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, this is not. So, yes, now this is not Nigeria that I was doing a job and they did not pay me for 6 months and they expected me to stay.
There. No.
Imagine.
So we can be very grateful. Yes, we can be always very grateful for the life that we have. But every time we realize that there is also a threat somewhere else to remind us that despite this good life, right, it could be turned upside down simply because we have a connection to Nigeria. One true emperor. We have been chatting this morning, and I bet you have a lot to share too.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot to share, but you know, the reason why I called was because of Martinelli. Right. Martinelli said something that actually made me look at him sideways in a bit.
Really?
He said that he said that not every Edo person respect the king, but when they see the king, they will do the little they will do. Martinelli, that's not being a man. If you are a man, you don't fall for anything. The honeyness of Ile-Ife, the man that likes big bum, even if I see him in my front, I will not prostrate for him. You don't give respect to...
Now, for example, if you're like, why would I even want to go to his palace?
Exactly. Why do I want to go there?
Okay.
Why? So if I don't want to dehumanize myself, if I don't want to look fake, I will not put myself in a position where I will look fake. I will not bow down or want to be in the presence of any of these kings or pastors. Why is it that we Nigerians, we like to hold on to old glory? That's our problem with a lot of these slaves, holding on to old glory. There is no traditional institutions in Nigeria. These traditional institutions are dead. They can never be good. They can never be great again. Nigerians, stop living on old glory. Do you know how much is $1 now? You want to come and try and put up a defense for people that should have protected us a long time ago. You want to come and put up some type of defense, or you want to come and allow people to understand that, oh, these kings can be changed. Imagine, Cham even said that we should be financing the kings. Has he? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Do people really want to be free? That's the question I have to ask. Because if you really want to be free, you have to unshackle yourself from the money of Ile-Ife. Look at how they are kidnapping and killing people in Osun State. But that guy is busy coming to America, going to London, going to all these places, chasing women. And somebody is telling me that the institutions can be used for good. These people are forgetting that
you are basing your own theory right now on the fact that this whole thing is messed up. The ideal thing is just to get rid of it.
I'm basing my theory on now and in the past, because in the past these are the same kings that sold their people as slaves. These are the same kings that allowed the white man to come into our lands and destroy us.
Well, you know,
so the fact that people have some
one true emperor, right? For the sake of our listener, this is history you are making now, okay? So if we use blanket statement, is that going to be fair when the history when the history actually taught us that some of our kings back then, some lost their lives resisting these guys. Some got exiled for resisting.
Fine, fair.
Yeah?
Fair.
But
at the end of the day, me personally, you know how I talk. I don't care how people perceive what I say.
Yeah, but I love the way you talk. I just at the same time I don't want you to ignore certain things that we could.
I understand. I understand. I know my history. I get what you're saying.
Nobody should sugarcoat anything anymore. You don't want to hear it.
That's my problem. That's my problem. Why are people sugarcoating the situation? Why are people trying to put up defense? Like we should not be putting up defense for these kings. It's the same thing that people put up defense for their pastors. You are putting up defense for people that never cared about you. You are putting up defense for people that are seeing you slaughtered and kidnapped by the hundreds. And yet somebody is calling saying that if they should still see their king, they go still respect them. Why do you want to be in the presence of somebody that you don't respect? Please, like Nigerians, just stop living on old glory, I beg. Let's move forward. Let us call it what it is. Nigeria is dead, and we need to break up and save lives.
Nice one.
And when Yoruba nation comes, there will be no monarchy. Because if you look at places like Yugoslavia, places like the former Soviet Union and other countries, when the people wanted change, they destroyed the monarchies and then the institutions. My good later, whoever wants to vex.
You have a very good one there. One true emperor. Possibly second to the last call. Anyway, so yes. Hello there.
Yes, am I?
Good morning or afternoon rather. Good afternoon.
You're really doing a good job. May God keep strengthening you, bless you, protect you at the same time. You know. Because you need, if we talk of people that need God protection, you are one of them in that Nigeria.
I think
because Nigerians don't like someone that is saying the truth. Anyone that is saying the truth is always a target. So God need to protect you because you're doing God's work.
Thank you. So
I value you more than any man. You are the man of God that I'm seeing. Not this one. Somebody will come and tell me, who is man of God? That is always every time they're lying. Oh my, just keep it up, brother.
Thank you so much. Go on.
Yeah, in terms of this ownership of a thing or any those things should go to museum where they belong to. Where all this. Yes, they should be. I'm not saying to just be destroyed. Let's build a museum for them. If our children is growing up, that is how people know that they are moving forward. If they are growing up, they will be seeing the things our father did. We will tell them the way they enslaved us, the way they didn't care for us this present time. We will explain all those things. That is the history. Not that we will just keep We keep making the same mistake with the same people. Why am I respecting somebody who doesn't care for me, who don't even speak for me? Then I will begin every time I will buy for what? Respect is earned, not given.
It is earned. God bless.
Yes, these people don't earn that respect by doing what they're supposed to do. The same people that enslave us, that one like that is not enough. Their generation again start working with politicians to deal with us again, and we're still protecting them. I don't know when we will start thinking, we Nigerians, those things should go to museum where they belong to.
Like
they don't belong to this generation.
Where our
History museum, yes.
About all those exploits of all those obas, all those emirs, all those this and that. Not in this modern time anymore.
No, not in this modern time.
Mazi.
Yes, that is my position. Any other thing, I'm not involved. No. No, any other thing.
Like a waste of time. Let's
it's just waste of time.
We are not erasing them, but put them somewhere we can always go to and just remember our past. Our future.
That is how every civilized people, every civilized country, that is the way they're doing it. People are saying like we should do them like United Kingdom. Are we United Kingdom?
No.
Do we have only one? United Kingdom have only one this thing that is governing them.
Exactly. I mean, one king.
Yes, but this one go to any state. They have one king there. The other one they have confusion everywhere. They're just creating confusion. And again, let me talk about the thing happening in Lagos with Igbo people and some Yoruba politicians. All those things they are doing, all those things those people are doing. Believe me, these are Arab people. The Arab people, Western people. These people have target for Africa, and they are coming. If you go to all these new areas now in Bejuleki and stuffs. The people that own property there, they are Indians and the Lebanese, and they own them in mass.
Yes.
If these people take over the Yoruba land, is it that time it will be better?
Yeah, it will, because they will build gates. They will tell us that this is where our own land reach. This other place, so even though it's there Yoruba land, though, no be Yoruba getter. This one another.
No, be Yoruba getter now.
We'll get to that stage.
This is how Morocco, Tunisia, all these countries started though.
Yeah,
they were black people living there before.
You don't understand that they are already making arrangement that some of the stores they are bringing to Nigeria, moving to that Lekki Peninsula, China, India, Lebanese, and so many of them picking up all that land there, claiming the sea, like thousands of acres of land right now, entering villages and clearing them out. Claiming all the land as we speak right now. Most of the things they bring to Nigeria, they don't go through the custom check right now.
No.
They are like they have their own seaport already. They have Lekki deep seaports. It's a private seaport.
Yes.
For the Indians, Lebanese, and their friends there. It's out of Nigeria. Baba, you will see now. That one is okay.
I will tell you something. If you go to Sierra Leone, go to Guinea-Conakry, go to Ivory Coast, believe me, Lebanese people have taken over. Those people, they are becoming slaves to Lebanese people gradually. Not even gradually. No, it's even happening very, very fast. Most of the land there is owned by Lebanese people. If you go there, see the way Lebanese people is treating these people, you will cry for them. They will say, you see,
want for the Yorubas.
That is the thing. That is what is paining me.
Lagos is not Yoruba land. See these Ashiri people.
Imagine
some of these Ronukuso who says that Igbos are saying Lagos is no man's land. Do you know that they are telling the rest of us Yorubas, right? That they are not part of our Oduduwa nation, Yoruba nation, anything. Lagos is on its own. No. Don't count us with your Yoruba nation. No.
Oh my God.
When it is convenient for them politically, they can tell the rest of us and say, we need to save Lagos. So Igbos want to come and take Lagos. So we will teach our children to understand this so fuckery, man. They can't deceive our parents, deceive us, and still deceive our own children. It's not going to happen.
We Africans, we don't know what these Caucasians are cooking for us, and they're coming. Instead of us to find a way to just come together as people, remain together as one, or as one Africa, we are leaving these people to just take over our we are telling ourselves apart, bringing our enemy to possess our positions, which gonna be more difficult. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
We know. All of us know what they do. That's why we continue to tell everybody the consequences of every action. If anybody is sitting somewhere supporting any of this madness, right, we need to let them know that they know what they are doing. And we will tell them the consequences of what you are doing. All of us know what they do. There's no time to say we don't know anymore now. You see, when things are good, when you see good things, we know. When we see terrible, horrible things happening, we know. And that's why we will keep calling them out. So that when the consequences begin to happen, nobody will say, how did this happen? When did we get here? No, we do know. We do. Baba, thank you.
One thing I have to tell you, there is an agenda for this other people, white people, to take over Africa. There is an agenda, serious agenda.
It's always been.
Believe me. Yes, there is serious agenda, and it's praying now. He's praying serious. It's like anybody doesn't see this thing. Let him look at Morocco, Tunisia, all these places. Black people was the one occupying those places, Egypt, and those things, they are coming down. What does it call? With this Sudan has been divided into two now. The other side, they start casting, they start whitening the small. When they finish that one, they're still coming down. But people are not thinking deep and seeing what is our existence is under threat. But they don't see it.
Pointing them out, Mazi. Thank you so much.
No, all right, bro. Just take care, man.
Yes, man. So I think my time is up now. Normally we could sit down here and just enjoy another hour or two or so, but that would deny us the evening prime time. I need to go and fine-tune what we are going to have tonight. What are you going to have for dinner? What are we having for dinner? In the Temple of Truth. Templars, I will work on that. You just get all your own culinary skill together. I will join you later this evening. So thank you so much to those who have been part of this brunch time. And if you joined us midway, you should watch this from the start. Coming up next is going to be the replay of last night's broadcast. Good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní gbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àníyàn sọ́ra kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ìmọ̀ yìí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ìmọ̀ yìí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀.